Hey, today I'm gonna do a full comparison between the Feierdun and the Powerblock adjustable dumbbells. I'll show you the pros and cons of each of them and overall which one I prefer. So let's first start and talk about the weights. So this one I have is up to 35 pounds for the Feierdun, and then the Powerblocks are up to 50 pounds. So this one, the dumbbell is fully loaded. This is what it looks like, fully stacked up to 35 pounds. Now, one of the cons of this is how big they are when it's full. So I'm gonna show you that next to the 35-pound Powerblock. So I'm gonna switch this to 35 pounds, which will be right here. And then you pull it out of the crate. And now you can see next to each other, you can see how much more this one sticks out. Now, the reason that this is a downside is because if you're doing any pressing, like shoulder press or chest press where you're bringing your hands together, this is going to prevent touching and you're not going to get a full extension when you're doing those type of lifts. So it's going to kind of cause a little bit of, the only way to do it is if you cross your hands so they're not completely just touching. But overall, I'd say it's a lot easier to do those type of movements with these Powerblocks here. Now, one of the things I love about the Feierdun is the fact that it has this kettlebell attachment. This is actually what I use the most. So you can load it up, and the plates are different weights here, and it has 6.5 pounds, 5.5 pounds, and 3.5 and 2.5. Now here I have 5 plates loaded up here. I believe this is about 20 pounds. But if I were to use the heaviest ones for this, I could probably get this up to about 30 or so pounds. Now the handle on it is nice. It's a little bit smaller, so it's kind of like easier to grip. And this is fully loaded. It only comes with one of these kettlebell attachment pieces, even though it has 2 of the handles here. And then you could also use it to make a barbell. So you'd basically connect this to this attachment here, and you connect both of these, and then you can add on the weights on the outside, and it's gonna be like a barbell. I never use that attachment, but it's there if you want it. Now the downside to these are as well is having to load them up with weights and unload them can be kind of tedious, take a lot of time to do. Whereas for the Powerblock, all you have to do is pull out the pin, kind of like I showed you, and adjust the weight by the color. Very easy to adjust. I've had these for 10 years, and I've only had these ones for almost a year now. And these are very, very durable. So between the 2 of them, I like certain things about one and the other. Like I said, the kettlebell is my favorite thing about these. But if I had to pick, I would definitely go with the Powerblock as my preferred option. But I still do think the Feierdun are a good second choice.